Hey there. Have you ever wondered why society insists that pleasure and intimacy are privileges meant only for the young? The truth is, this belief robs us of quality of life and longevity. In this video, we'll uncover how reclaiming an essential dimension of your well-being is possible, even after age 60. If you want to safeguard your independence, mental sharpness, and overall health for decades to come, don't miss a second of this content. And don't forget to subscribe for more powerful tips on healthy aging. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and comment from where it's coming from to appear in the next video. Life doesn't end at 60. Quite the opposite. It's the start of a new chapter, filled with chances to enjoy living with wisdom. Still, many older adults have internalized the idea that seeking physical pleasure is somehow improper or off-limits as the years go by. This denial has real consequences. It impacts emotional wellness, physical health, and can even accelerate the aging process itself. Today we're going to talk candidly about how sexuality and pleasure are fundamental to healthy aging, and I'll walk you through practical steps to restore vitality, happiness, and independence. The myth of sexuality reserved only for the young. What a wild misconception this is. Society has quietly built an invisible wall separating older people from their right to enjoy pleasure and closeness. It's as if, upon reaching a certain age, you receive a card that says, "No more enjoyment for you." The cultural pressure here is so strong that many older folks end up believing it. Imagine that. The reality is, our bodies don't stop needing affection, connection, and pleasure just because we blow out more candles. When it comes to longevity and well-being in our later years, this issue is more important than ever. When older adults pull back from their romantic and sexual lives, it's not just because of physical changes, far from it. Often, the reasons are untouched traumas, or sheer lack of information about what's normal or possible. It's as if a crucial part of their identity got stolen. This disconnect doesn't just chip away at happiness. It's a serious roadblock to a healthy, fulfilling third age. If you're enjoying this so far, hit that like button so more people can find this message. To make matters worse, a vicious cycle takes hold. Without any sexual stimulus, blood flow to key organs declines, the neural pathways of pleasure fade, and hormones go out of whack. Yikes. This isn't just an intimacy issue, it accelerates aging itself, like letting a houseplant dry out for lack of regular water. All the things we want for healthy aging, energy, immunity, a sharp mind, start slipping away if we say goodbye to pleasure and put quality of life and independence at risk. And for what, really? The good news: it's never too late to change course and rediscover this essential part of life. Let's not forget, what suffers isn't just intimacy itself. Sleep, quality, mood, daily energy, even the immune system. Everything takes a hit. The risks of heart trouble, dementia, and depression go up. It's like signing up for premature aging by turning away from pleasure. Does that make sense when we're trying to hold on to quality of life and well-being? Absolutely not. The best news? It's always possible to get this part of yourself back. Physical pleasure as a pillar of vitality. Let's be honest, physical pleasure, including masturbation, isn't a fancy extra. It's a biological need and a big part of living a long, healthy life. No kidding. Think of it as the engine oil keeping a classic car running smoothly. Without it, things wear down faster. Our bodies, in their incredible wisdom, are still wired to respond to sexual stimulation all through life, not just through our 30s or 40s. After 60, sure, some things change. Blood flow isn't quite what it used to be. Hormone production drops, muscle mass shrinks, and reflexes slow down. But, listen, this doesn't mean giving up. Quite the opposite. It's time to care for these things even more. Masturbation on a regular basis does wonders. It boosts blood flow to the brain, heart, and limbs, keeps tissues nourished, and helps prevent decline. Sound surprising? Share this video with someone who needs to know this. Here's something even better. The endorphins released during sexual pleasure are like little happiness pills our bodies hand out for free. They melt away stress, boost our mood, and help us sleep more deeply. All crucial ingredients for healthy, happy aging. And guess what? There's a little rise in testosterone too, which helps with muscle, bone density, and emotional resilience. It's an all-natural well-being treatment, right in the comfort of your home. The real magic, though, happens in the brain. During sexual excitement, several regions light up, keeping memory circuits, emotional regulation, and advanced thinking in shape. It's like a total brain workout. Folks who stay sexually active, alone or with a partner, report clearer minds, more creativity, and a greater zest for life. Isn't that what we want out of our later years? Lasting quality of life and independence all the way. On an emotional level, masturbation after 60 is more than a simple physical act. It's a declaration of self-worth and acceptance. I'm still here. I still matter. I still deserve pleasure. It does away with the myth that getting older means fading away. No way. Embracing full, satisfying sex life is a bold affirmation that your story, your vitality, and your happiness are far from over. If you're finding these insights useful, drop a comment down below. I want to hear your thoughts. Barriers and myths that harm sexuality in mature years. We've all heard some wild tales about sex in old age. One of the most harmful is that pleasure just stops mattering after a certain point. That's like living in a house without ever turning on the lights. No warmth, no sparkle, just shadows. Pleasure doesn't have an expiration date. Don't let anyone convince you otherwise. The ability to feel joy and connection is a gift, from the very first breath to the last. Shame and taboo are like invisible shackles many older adults have dragged for a lifetime. It's heartbreaking. So many grew up in environments where pleasure was painted as shameful or wrong, each generation layering on more and more guilt. Imagine trying to run a marathon with a heavy backpack filled with stones. Shedding this burden is a crucial step for healthy aging, promoting both well-being and independence. Enjoying life is your right. Subscribe to our channel if you're on this journey with us. Another ingrained myth is the limited sexual energy one, like we're all cars with fixed gas tanks running empty. Completely wrong. Saving sexual energy for later is counterproductive and untrue. Activity fuels the system. More engagement, more hormonal balance, better blood flow, healthier tissues. It's a lot like exercise. The more you use, the more you build. Human bodies are meant to function, not to sit idle in a corner. One of the gravest mistakes? Treating sexual health and overall health as separate categories, as if they're unrelated. Not a chance. They're tied together like threads in a tapestry. If you care for one, you strengthen the other too. Looking after your sexuality means taking care of your heart, brain, immunity, and mood. It's all interconnected. This holistic approach is especially vital in later years when holding on to quality of life, happiness, and independence matters so much. If this message resonates, don't forget to comment and help us spread the word. Restoration method. Step by step to reconnection. Let's get practical now. To reconnect with physical pleasure in a way that respects the mature body's needs, start by setting up your environment. A random spot won't do. Choose a comfortable, safe, and distraction-free place. Set the temperature the way you like it, pick a cozy chair or bed, and yes, keep lubricant nearby if you need it. Those little touches aren't trivial. They send a powerful message of self-worth. I matter, I care for myself, I deserve this time. This is step one toward a healthier, independent, and more vibrant life. Second step, relaxation. Plain and simple. Take slow, deep breaths. Allow your muscles to loosen, and let your heartbeat settle into a gentle pace. It's like prepping a garden bed before you plant the seeds. So, many people in later life are wound tight with tension, often without even knowing it. That tension blocks pleasure, every time. Learning, bit by bit, to be present and let go is an incredible tool for health, happiness, and longevity. If you're learning something new here, leave us a like so others can join the journey. Next, the awakening phase. Explore gently and with curiosity. Notice seldom touched parts of your body, like the inner thighs, belly, or chest. Don't skip straight to genital areas. Take your time. Notice your body's reactions, even the subtlest ones. A tingle, a little warmth, a soft sigh. These are signs that your body is still alive, still responsive, still craving pleasure. Just imagine, that vitality hasn't gone anywhere. You just needed to give it a chance to show itself. When you feel ready, move on to deeper, more focused stimulation, but always go slowly and without expectations. This isn't a race. There's no prize for reaching the finish line. Instead, relish the process. Let enjoyment unfold at its own natural pace. This focus on the journey rather than a particular result is a secret to aging well, boosting resilience, and thriving well into later life. To wrap up, take time for integration. Pause when you're done, breathe deeply, and thank yourself for making self-care a priority. Celebrate every small step, however modest. The goal here isn't reliving a lost youth. Not at all. It's about embracing who you are right now, with all your wisdom and hard-earned kindness. Sexuality during later years isn't a pale imitation of the past. It's a unique, rich expression of now. If you value holistic well-being, hit subscribe for more guidance and tools. Common challenges and how to overcome them. Here's an honest truth. Unrealistic expectations are the downfall of mature pleasure. One of the biggest challenges is hoping sensations will be identical to those of your 20s. Not going to happen. Your body changes, and that's natural, even beautiful. The real victory isn't intensity. It's depth of connection and acceptance of who you've become. Even small signs of progress mean healing is happening. Just like learning a new dance, practice makes it easier, then enjoyable with time. Know someone who needs this message? Share this video and help out a friend. Another common stumbling block? Inconsistency. You can't expect real results from a once-in-a-blue-moon practice. Think of it like watering a plant once a month and expecting it to flower. Regular practice is key to waking up and maintaining your body's sexual response. Try setting aside time for yourself 2 or 3 times a week, not as a chore, but as a meaningful act of respect, kindness, and investment in your own health, happiness, and independence. Focusing only on the outcome rather than the experience itself actually backfires and creates a tension loop. The more you chase results, the harder they are to find. Let go of strict goals and concentrate instead on enjoying the journey. Celebrate every positive sensation, every small moment of joy. This mindset not only leads to better sexual experiences, it spills over into daily life, fostering peace, confidence, and a deep, happy glow. Who wouldn't want a dose of that? If this helped, leave a comment below. Shame may be the hardest obstacle to overcome. Old feelings of guilt can trip up your progress, whispering that what you're doing is wrong, or not for your age. Don't fall for it. Seeking pleasure is self-love and dignity, not selfishness. It's a way of saying yes to life, yes to your own value, yes to your right to happiness. Overcoming these blocks takes patience, self-compassion, and a bit of persistence. But every step forward strengthens not just your sexual vitality, but your spirit, resilience, and independence. That's the kind of healthy aging we all deserve. Conclusion: a path to wholeness. Reclaiming pleasure and an active sex life in your later years isn't about becoming young again, not even close. It's about honoring the life and energy that still runs through you right now. Nurturing this part of yourself boosts body, mind, and spirit, and brings more health, happiness, and confidence to daily living. It's simply never, ever too late to reconnect with your own body. Every small step you take in this direction is a step toward a richer, more dignified, and more independent life. Not just for today, but for all the years ahead. If this resonated, subscribe for more on healthy aging, longevity, and well-being. Choosing to reconnect with pleasure is an act of courage and self-acceptance in a world that too often tries to make older people invisible. Celebrate every step forward, no matter how small. Each one builds a future of vitality, autonomy, and happiness. Your story isn't over. Choose to live it with passion, pride, and fullness. Pleasure isn't a luxury. It's a birthright, all the way to the finish line. Hold on to that as you shape a life of healthy aging, quality living, and lasting independence. Which of these insights do you think is most helpful for your well-being and longevity? Leave your thoughts in the comments and share this video with anyone aiming for a longer, healthier, and happier life. Don't forget to subscribe and enable notifications so you never miss new practical tips for healthy aging. Until next time, I'm Dr. Martinez. Remember, it's never too late to start living your best life.